The conversation turned to the spiritual zeal of devotees, as illustrated in the earnestness of the gopis of Vrindavan. Ramlal sang, "Thou art my all in all, O Lord, the life of my life, the essence of essence. In the three worlds I have none else but Thee to call my own. Thou art my peace, my joy, my hope. Thou my support, my wealth, my glory. Thou my wisdom and my strength. Thou art my home, my place of rest, my dearest friend, my next of kin, my present and my future Thou, my heaven and my salvation. Thou art my scriptures, my commandments. Thou art my ever gracious Guru. Thou the spring of my boundless bliss. Thou art the way and Thou the goal. Thou the adorable one, O Lord. Thou art the mother, tender-hearted. Thou the chastising Father. Thou the Creator and Protector. Thou the helmsman who dost steer my craft across the sea of life. Master to the devotees. Ah, what a beautiful song! Thou art my all in all. Ramlal sang again, this time describing the pangs of the gopis on being separated from their beloved Krishna. Hold not the chariot's wheels. Is it the wheels that make it move? The mover of its wheels is Krishna, by whose will the worlds are moved. The master went into deep samadhi. His body was motionless. He sat with folded hands as in his photograph. Tears of joy flowed from the corners of his eyes. After a long time, his mind came down to the ordinary plane of consciousness. He mumbled something of which only a word now and then could be heard by the devotees in the room. He was saying, "Thou art I, and I am Thou. Thou eatest, Thou, I eat. What is this confusion Thou hast created?" Continuing, the master said, "I see everything like a man with jaundiced eyes. I see Thee alone everywhere. O Krishna, friend of the lowly, O eternal consort of my soul, O Govinda." As he uttered the words, "eternal consort of my soul" and Govinda, the master went into samadhi again. There was complete silence in the room. The eager and unsatiated eyes of the devotees were fixed on the master, a God-man of infinite moods. Adhar Sen arrived with several of his friends. He was a deputy magistrate, about 30 years old. This was his second visit to the master. He was accompanied by his friend Sharada Charan, who was extremely unhappy because of the death of his eldest son. A retired deputy inspector of schools, Sharada Charan devoted himself to meditation and prayer. Adhar had brought his friend to the master for consolation in his afflicted state of mind. Coming down from Samadhi, the master found the eyes of the devotees fixed on him. He muttered to himself, still in an abstracted mood. Then, addressing the devotees, Sri Ramakrishna said, "The spiritual wisdom of worldly people is seen only on rare occasions. It is like the flame of a candle. No, it is rather like a single ray of the sun passing through a chink in the wall. Worldly people chant the name of God, but there is no zeal behind it. It is like children swearing by God, having learnt the word from the quarrels of their aunts. Worldly people have no grit. If they succeed in an undertaking, it is all right. But if they don't succeed, it scarcely bothers them at all. When they need water, they begin to dig a well. But as soon as they strike a stone, they give up digging there and begin at another place. Perhaps they come to a bed of sand. Finding nothing but sand, they give that place up too. How can they succeed in getting water unless they continue to dig persistently where they started? Man reaps the harvest of his own past actions. Hence, you read in the song, "O mother, I have no one else to blame. Alas, I sink in the well these very hands have dug."